Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to No Man's Sky 2025. It's a travel day. I'm actually kind of excited because we've been in near this region. I think we're actually in the same region basically that we've been in for all the whole week. It's easy when you're just looking at horrible places because there's so many of them. They weren't that bad. That Frozen Planet, the first one where the Ice NATO happened, that was crazy, man. Alright, let's bring in the fleet. And we'll get 'em moving. Nobody's hurt. I don't see any badly colored ships. Hot ice. That's a good thing. Boy, that was a short list. That must have been a short journey. That is one thing about longer missions is you do get a whole lot more. Look at this, 4,338 light years. It's really a long bar there. Only one star though, so should be just about cash money and nothing else. Got a couple of things there we can sell. Well, there's some enriched carbon in the storage. Augment. I think the game must have been listening. And radioactive sprouts. Let me tell you about radioactive sprouts. No, we don't have time. We'll talk about it some other time. Carrying on. Cash money. This one's almost as long. Cryo pumps. Those are helpful. Lots of cash money. It's funny how when you rush through the list, it doesn't scroll down all of the way. I should scroll down all the way and see if there's more there. 2,400. These are like in descending order. More enriched carbon, more cash money. Lemium. See that? It's not scrolled down all the way. I'm not even sure. Oh, there we go. Chromatic metal. That's nice to get. I don't make chromatic metal. I mean, I have, but it's been a really long time. I don't know if that guy was waving at you or me. Alright. And the short one, cash money, should be nothing else. All cash money. Very good. Alright, let's get a move on. Oh, I forgot. Apparently the game did too. There it is. Fresh nerve flax berries. Oh, it's good for fiber, I guess. Let's do that thing. Now, let's see. We're not very far from the center. 207 light years. We'll do a couple of black holes today. Oh, well, first I guess we have to kind of... I guess the ship wants fuel. Where am I? There we go. Wrong button. That's just so silly. Where is it? There it is. I wish there was a quick menu for the freighter. That'd be cool. Because then you wouldn't have to look for it. Look at that. 3 minutes, 40 seconds in, and we are off on our way. 3,000 light years hence. 28. 3,015 light years. I think that's almost max range. We're well and truly out of that region now. We just want to move like, I don't know, maybe 15 or 20,000 light years. And the neat thing about black holes is this one's only 174 light years away, but it's going to travel at least twice as far as the last jump did. So that's pretty cool. Sometimes it is further. Let's actually look this time. We'll look and see. We are at 204, 419. 204419. Oh my gosh, I guessed the right landing bay. Crazy talk. Oh boy, we gotta go past the space station and a fleet. Oh, maybe that fleet's not so close by. Yeah, it is. There we go. Alright, 204,419. And here we go. Zoomies. I'll go ahead and let the number flash up on screen so you can see how the difference between travel distance and distance traveled. Travel distance and distance traveled. This says 9,839 distance traveled. And if we go into the galaxy map, we are now at 197,927. So that's just under 7,000 light years. Usually that travel distance says 1,000,000 light years. Let's see here. There's another one right there. So it was more than double the freighter's capability. This one is super close by. We are at 197,990, so we traveled 6 light years to get here. 197, almost 198. We'll call it 198. Oh, there's a black hole discovered. You don't say. That used to be meaningful, because you used to not be able to see those things so well. A lot of the text on screen is because of the way things were done in the old days. Okay, this one says that we bounced around 6,375 light years. These are super short, direct paths. And now we are at 191,722, so a little over 7,000 light years again. Pretty darn cool. Now we'll go back to our slowpoke freighter. Takes twice as much fuel to travel that far in the freighter. All warps take the same amount of time, or the same amount of fuel rather. So, oh, that's like not even the right way to go. Hecko! Look at the way my ship is facing. Echo is all my ships. All right, let's go save. The game's been a little bit hinky. A little hinky. Alright. Without even looking, oh, that space color, that was so nice. Oh, that's tempting. Let's not get tempted, because we need to make some time here. There we go, 3012. We'll go someplace that's not tempting. Alright, we started out at something, 204, something like that. Where are we at now? 188. What did we start at? Did I even look? I don't remember. But that's 12 and around 5 or 6, I guess. Is around 18,000 light years. We're going to make some distance today. We're probably going to spend, time in the jump off ring. That area of space where you don't want to do a black hole. Not if you're trying to get somewhere anyway, because it just literally bounces you around the center. It just bounces you back and forth across the center of the galaxy if you're within 7,000 or 8,000 light years. And if you're trying to visit all the quadrants at the center, then that's the way to do it. Is black holes. 185. Let's find another black hole. See if we can get one of those really long distance jumps. I can't believe my freighter is behaving itself. None of this flipping upside down or going backwards. Adjusting to the apex. Apex, is that the right word for it? Of the space station? I don't know, so often when I get to a space station in my freighter, my freighter is actually upside down compared to the landing bay of the space station. Oh, it's very far away this time. Oh my goodness, look at that. Shiny. Oh, it's a volcano. Look at that. Ancient bones, basalt planet. Ancient bones, copper, pyrite, and silver. God, that doesn't look like a volcanic planet. Looks more cooler than that. This is as good a time as any to say once again, if you're interested in seeing a map of the black holes, Black Hole Suns has that 54,000 light years that time, and the galaxy map says 179. So that was a really long one, like a little over 9,000 maybe, maybe a little over 8,000. I can't do quick maths anymore. I used to have all the techniques for quick maths. So much of higher math involves you doing the easy math in your head. Howdy. What's on your mind? We're going to save, but just out of curiosity. Stop it, Game-O. Stop showing me lush planets. Pretty soon, when we're in the next galaxy, we won't be seeing a ton of lush planets. Unless they've changed the next galaxy. Alright, let's see here. Let's go upstairs a little ways. We got 500, 600. We'll go up 1,000. That's about 1,000 light years up. These are a little bit trickier to calculate. 1,900. Because there's the up part of that you have to count in. Can I get to that one? No. There we go. Hey, 3-star Viking. Sounds like a good place to go. I told you, we're going to make some serious distance today. Fan cab Rennie 6. Oh god, it looked really great, didn't it? Until you read the description. The lush planet doesn't look so good. Lifeless, frozen, two frozen planets, a hexagonal planet. Oh god. I'm not going to spend any more parts of my life trying to find those crazy hex bushes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rocks. Oh, God. Oh, look at that. We got all the way through it. I'm a regular Han Solo today. We haven't done any shoot 'em ups for a really long time, and I have a literal ton of Sentinel Boundary maps. Is that what they're called? Sentinel Boundary maps? Oh, look at that. It's a black pistol. That's crazy. It's crap, but it's crazy anyway. Yeah, same thing. Yeah. We might take a look at some Sentinel Boundary or Sentinel Pillar maps next week. If we don't get an update of some kind. I don't sit around counting the days, you know. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Different ship, different ship. Back, back, back. What about that one? Which one is it? Here we go. I don't sit around counting the days to an update. I do wonder sometimes when an update is rather late, like 2 months late. So maybe the middle of next month, middle of September, I might be starting to say, you know, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird that we haven't had anything. You know, but I don't get upset about it. If there's one thing that No Man's Sky has taught me, it's better to wait for great than rush to failure. Oh, that is such a yellow sky. Such a yellow sky. Alright, now if you can't see the black hole, just go into first person. Did I already go through it? I don't think so. Did I not go to the black hole system? That's also a possibility. Oops. Maybe I already went through it. Grief sakes. Somebody's not getting paid enough to pay attention. There we go. Back to the Sentinel maps. Those Sentinel pillars have multi-tools in them. Among other things. Alright, pay attention this time. You're in a black hole system. We are 168. It's a big rock. There we go. Looks much bigger in first person. So we might do a little bit of fighting next week. It just depends. Nititri. How about Nititri? There we go. 209,000 light years. But in actuality, 161. That was a long jump. That was quite a long jump. That was a really long jump. I'm going to have to review the video on that one. escape. I can't remember how to get out of that map. It's calling the Freight Tour. Another frozen planet. Alright, 43,000 light years total downrange travel. Howdy. Send out the fleet. Let's start at the bottom. Industrial. 3, 9, 9, 9. We don't really have a lot of industrial strength. But we do have a freighter with a lot of industrial strength. That's close. What are we at? 75. What does 6 make? That's okay. That'll work. And then balanced, we have a ton of balanced strength. So we can just go through those 3 and then how much does the Normandy cost? I've forgotten. Nothing. Not with those 3 it doesn't. That's good. Good deal. Let's skip the industrial mission and do the trade mission. We have lots and lots of trade strength. That's way over. There we go. Combat. Yep, we have a raider. And it's expensive too. Every time I send out the raider, it's expensive. So we'll try sending all of this strength and supports there. That's way, way more power than we need. But it gets us to that not spending fuel thing. Alright, let's try the industrial again. 13, 14. I guess I gotta send that ship out because I don't like sending it out. I don't know if you noticed that. That's plenty good enough. Alright, we didn't spend any fuel today at all. And we gained 50, is that a 50? We gained 50 tons of fuel, so that's pretty cool. I don't remember what the star system looked like. Oh, we haven't looked. That was the last system. A couple of interesting looking places. Oh, it's Gamma. Desolate, icebound in bones, toxic. Let's try again. If at first you fail to succeed, try again. Where did our frigates go? Let's see. I think that's is that an Indium or a purple? I need to see what the purple looks like to know what the Indium is. There's nothing there. Let's see if there's robots there. Ugh, it's not very pretty. A sapium. A sapium. We're in the Roman Empire. Wow. What's that one? A damp planet. A bleak moon. Alright, now let's look in the discoveries. 6 creatures. 5 creatures. 8. 7. 9. And 6 again. There's that 5 creature one. Let's go there. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it's Gamma. Let's go there and check that out. We haven't done any robot hunting on the series. We do it every 3 or 4 months on the live stream. Because, we're just like, let's go look for robots. Or someone in the chat will say, how do I find robots? Oopsie daisy. Odd Lech is the planet. I don't know the name of the marked moon. I don't want to trade. Don't think I have any trades. Ooh. It's a Gamma jungle. That's an odd combination. Nope, it's not a robot moon. It's a bird moon. Birds and bugs. Got those guys. Oh, look at them moving. Oh, wow. It's Gamma wind. Is that a beetle? It sure enough is. There you are. So is that eagles and dragons? That is definitely an eagle. You can tell by the head. And that's definitely a dragon. Eagles and dragons and beetles. Oh my. And bugs. Little bugs. That's pretty cool. We are pretty darn close to the center now. There's the glyphs for this very cool flying creatures only zoology, which was ridiculously fast for us. I really like these guys. Can I get close enough? It's a very tiny creature. That's pretty cool. Let me get a white background there. There we go. Is it shift or control? Shift. Very cool. I wonder if I can drop the cloud level. Is that possible? Oh yeah. Nope, we'll go up and bloom a little. No, that's just making it foggy. There we go. Oh, is that... What is that? Oh, is that a storm crystal? Storm crystals in a hole. I didn't even know there were storm crystals here. If I needed the fuel, I would get it. Take a closer look at this beetle if we can. It's pretty far away. That's cool. The other bug looks kind of... Is it purple? No, it's not purple exactly. Oh, definitely not purple. Our travel day turned into a photography meltdown. Alright, this is where we start after the weekend mission. And oh, I got to take for that zoology or it won't count. There we go. Just a little tiny zoology, but cool because it's been a while, I think, since I found a nothing but flying creatures type of planet. There was a very specific update that allowed for that. And if I can remember which one it was, it was a really long time ago. If I can remember which one it was, I'll put it in the description. Howdy. Indeed. Alright, you guys. I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. We traveled a really long way. So we're going to check out this next few light years. Probably use some maps. I don't think I have access to that downstairs. I think they're actually in the box. We have a number of them. 28 of them. We won't have time for 28 of them, but we do have a number of them. Alright, you guys, I want to thank you all so very much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.